was an hour. I'm drunk. Whoa. That's nice of you to say that.
Bottles
So,
of
yeah, it's a bit of a kind of a gallows humor.
These are some things no one wants you to know. Clinging to letting them walk, clucking all your mind with this bullshit blank with my henchmen. Handing me the beaming darkness and to take your hand under inverted spotlights and apply pressure so they'll never forget what's going on. Into the on around, pleasure without. Can it be such a novel without immolation or conflict? Is that supposed to be provocative? It's no matter. Bits of commerce, the friction, erosion. I was the coast and assortment. Not a care in the water, drag lapsing in the flapping, overlapping the anger stab. Hurry, hurry, ollie, oxen, free fatal fury, like the father of the formidable forehand, take you somewhere secluded into the mood. Before you flute to soak in the music, broken gloom, sociopathic, therapeutic, stop to inner indulgence when paying all attention goes wrong. And you end up with the bubble seatbelt for constricting joyous is he who's unemployed with the all at disposal. Just gets me somewhere different. It's not so easy, is it? Is this axis? If it's stupid to believe it. If potential is present, then give it all lie inside. Never skip your ungathered perspective. Just get so down in my head. It's disappointment. So much more than what I probably ever could have caused. As they try to nod it off until his loses from their nooses falling off. And gnawed at by rats and rabbits and roses in spring. Roll down the stairs again, rigging, gathering, and the geezers in the sea just screaming. Being long comes to the brink of questioning. Cyborg spinning, archers, quick target flashes off. Webbing from the compass structures. Necks get tight in a knot and heads get lost. Never finding the door back to the apple. Why yes, it's a handful, says holding it tight by the basket. Everything is a jumping jack, picking up each other, pulling up the other. Only we had the time together alone. Could we get turned over? A new hearing emphasized, tongueless words, patternized from architectural, terrestrial silhouettes, villainous, permanent creeps. The only ones to say is the stuff they mean or mean them. The obvious is them who don't meet with the standards that they can use research or criteria. Do so stand out, but just not as now as what they wanted. I'm motivated by those who got it, had it or never let go. Some are in good hands, abandoned or just have had it. And handing that has been added, whichever way ties on the habit might have anyway. Hands holding a gain to gain still. Villages till it's stripped off, but the open baggage is broken, then roaming goes empathy, googles, becomes a boozing, slapping, pampers, they have crappy, hobos, subclips. Put all that on and give with the civil disabled, they can see you must be seeing things that can't be. The place should be every day, including time, it's killing extinct species, your barely inhabited brain cells, you can't afford to lose anymore. But I'll move into my next meeting, to remain eating all you can eat, singing old songs to the poor. Go inside and collapse as the sun rises and it's the fireplace under your bed now in hell will be. What did we do really? Not for real to you, weary here, come nearly show me beauty. It's just so much to touch on, but none of it ever looks right. Maybe it's just the way I'm looking at it, or the way it looks at me. Can't think straight with all these crooked lines and play they like to play. I run so far away, both night and day, I couldn't get away from a rehearsal of a couple of freestyles after I down this. I'm concerned with the word alcoholism. Link to this and I click through. So drink up before you hope expiratory system gets up. Watch out because of someone having deep roots to lifestyle and struggling to rather be helping the ship instead of what cancer. I look at the canyon and looking at the battle, though I have a picture with the two of us up on the boat end. You get internal conflict involving holding it into the bottle breaks. I remember my first typical is life. Used to take my parents' drinks and call my buddies over. Banana bottles of milk on the wall over the sewage.
Every time I come on here,
soon to the next renaissance that it means to build around it, kill time at the same time. But all in the same, it's all for a reason, it's all for the life, not to brag, not to jive, not to lie about my lifestyle, to freestyle my way through these lives, even when I write it's unwritten. They were bitching about the vinyl pops and cassette licks, only until they felt authentic lessons and nostalgia to sticks. That a triple A group back in time, but to really magnetize to say the least, is something I quite like it. Jokingly, seriously, hardy, whatever material spin for the sick, make it happen, don't be afraid of the outside world. Use it against itself. The outside book is the ideas maliciously so delicious. The outside world is an ice desert, debris of cold, ashy, crumbling rock, octo squid in the crates, octoclops, orchid warps, octaves of crumblers plugged hard with never-pissed head bones. And some the episodes never dissolving, solving voluntary boulders, torn of old speckles, runs that never leave my sight to the sign relics. Exciting in crisis, they mobilely, metamorphically tonal and doses as it closes to a non-con connotation, chopping gremlin crops under crescents, 11 lamps. Slap on the massive notary pottery, chance of compulsory hands off the fallback. Taps on the spiky grown spine, extracting contracts, zigzags, no ties, no cuffs, no slacks, but kick back into blind. Purple-minded just waste more time than the limit, never give it into the grind. Providing us wide when about decline. Accept design, the sign is acceptance, the spy. Burning whips and a whistle to split the pine with chipmunk ease, alpine and undine. Just as everything seems fine, the snuck into stink bugs, cry for percentage, no pedals. Lapidate amateurs, dozen but dozen enacting each other, acted like buses of the same covers from a blank stare. Never fitting in wake, never injured in stank face, but they made it a 24/7 day job, a hobby to bob and we bobby tens of alternate episodes, looking for blame lifters to be mistake cameras, capital cap until contenders threatened by all friends. They stain on the culture, bringing a shame over heresy spills that they stay at. I can't swim or stay, I won't wash away. Staying conservative about my dessert menus, aware with the culinary expertise. A bunch of visibly tastily elegant cloths of leftover clean cloth with build up not likely. Don't wonder why all talk away when it's too late. We're staining on dying today with no fire, just flame. It needed that episode that gave me any light of day. Never needed it, never wanted to make it out the hideaway. The way was hidden by survival games. Alone is all that the services segregate, raging related to wake out someday. I hate it, I still don't give a fuck, less if you feel me. Still doing me, but go ahead and say words that are faded, you don't belong here. Won't walk over anyone to get by, but I'll push you aside, shepherd. And the leopard as paralyzed with a pair of sense, eight from men. Go men on the violence, oaks and the boats, initial boneheads, love is free, infrared background creeps, the creepy banshees I wanna put to sleep in my demented, I'd really put the unspeak, speechless and cold. Secrecy underneath, but an unbearable versatile type of wanting to hold something close and let go, to find another hole, very grow, wicked it can't be stopped, the suspect who can see voice is a person who need to achieve, the invite to greet me on the inside, alright, I know your head, I understand. Gotta be his own nemesis, and stupid to get that through the comfort of the quiet, and make away from the skeptic events, and dyslexic interest, it's real weird out there, where I don't need to be defined in every pirate as I pilot to the spot where X will find it, till the legends rise, eternal king of joking. Jokes don't even want none of this, can't get none, you had no gold, you go some hiding, the little shamrock, who holds you up, my inflatable darts is close to teeth, this blow dryer had a paddle, not fire to party. The switchboard hydrant to remind of an gnarly spunk livelihood to leading the lead down. Over that now tired of trying to help everyone out, but now losing self. Reading the same book over and over, the story gets boring, but I won't check anything else out. The library card privileges having compensated, you're suspended. Self-improving, self-enough acceptance is the help, taking your flipping your focus, not simply just hopeless, giving feet all useless opinions as a reflection of the sadness within themselves they can never accept. Keeping crabby women, gas to get reasonably dealt with by the police town, breaking away by package of water that never meant for the locals, so they just be frozen in the freezers, the locals, meatballs, cross. Those who would have chosen it without knowing it, just don't know about anything anymore. Don't get to figure it out either, I know it's good to go, to be whatever free it shall get, and well, you get it. A source that can be threaded, forgotten, or reckoned with, as long as you're linked independent. it's a step to the end at a moment with styles and weapons with any fix and something real left.
Does something make you feel like there's really nothing left for me in it? I can't stand whatever fried ass shit you stand for and stay squatted and don't even try the high level. Find the corner I'm over and had it with your marked ass jar-headed labels of advertisement with no pearly whites to snap with. I won't have any of this. Meanness isn't something lightly I'd forgive. I want to keep it real, but it just kills me how they live and like they're with it, but still feel limp. Another one of the reasons I won't have kids, they let it slip. Lost in this telling in which the raven scratches with. Catches on, cuts to the chase, catches the pitches, flushes off of the clip, plucks up of the wood, yelling for saying to summon my stain in his entity. Kinda gotta be looked up or down on. Mean the best of my attempts to go for the samely okay. So much left to lose out there with plenty left to gain. With rare demon seed waiting for nothing.
On me my dream ass. Gangs underestimate me, just fall my remain for the facing. Walking home with no legs, and full push on the ground, dragging bodies around a half monkey. Too cold to wake up or urinate, kill the relationship with my family I never meant to meet. Never meant to obsess, twice locked in the quench of an open wound. Forever buried amongst the regrets I don't live with. And I'll never be afraid to speak of and turn to one. The things you wanted to see from the start, well I'll show you. Now you can't go back to the ignorant mental throwaways. I will let you climb back over, but mention a word of your face will change. And you'll be ridiculed and laughed out of the town by the town's better alienable. Someone has to put you in your place one day. When that day will come, I'll be ready. Prepare for the improv sample scenario of new fortune. But leave my two fingers alone, trying to broadcast my execution to more than the worldwide as everything smiles back. Evil ever living and dying, revealed to ripple just like rice. The entire pie and cross. But he likes the feeling of death and decay. Serotonin pulsing, digested impulses. Swallow my own tragic, what's left beyond the final test. I spent all the time you delay with. To cut your tongue in autumn, eyelids often wash you, wash the response. Skeletal bone men swing their bone sword and shield with hysteric, cryptic laughter. With a never long tail to hang on. As you die for your respect, the jaws open. Mono was there from under the storm drain. The paper boats coming my way, popping balloon to morning glance at the avalanches of adventures I have been. Keep on counting the counterfeit element master. I'll catch up with you, go on ahead, full circle. So send up a letter, individual bullets into the water, get fully switching my clothes, the codes, and whistling metronomes, to the visible cartoon, invisible those that reach generations, universe, holographic, antelope, virtual, optimal, visual, the low, resolving a revolving episode, so that there's too much expectation. I'm not good at explaining. No one teaches you to be an artist, but that will contribute an entity. Through every roomy clue, connect four, hangman, uno, bigo, A-E-I-O-U. What works for you? Every little dose I hit will spring. On my resume style by singles rejected, new single called Die Today, Live It Tomorrow. I need a lot me till destruction. Tainted hands to break the peace.
Oh yeah! What's up, maggot foods? Maggot foods.
The missing element. The missing element. Hail, Abigail, Arbiter, Carlos, Swift's wife of a long visitor's from Kale. From a psychological boomstick, had every hemisphere taken over. Serious spawn, resurrecting the revenant back for a tune called responsible. That's an unspoken response without blatant reason. By nothing except free-headed, take this world back to unindependent Armageddon. The message I've been attached to, doom in and out of the confines of the underpopulated underworld of years. Looking for who's booking the deals after the opportunity to pass through back at it again from scratch. Doors and doors and doors, the continuous empty slates keeps my life force endorsed in that day. Coming back to the realm of the roaring winds to try and get another grip, cause something's gotta be knocking out all night, won't sleep tonight. On the fleet hall, cats and dogs, there's a snake on your ankle ball, connecting separated realities into true easy unified. Could've done anything, but none of would fill me. Do you walk the way you walk? It's a different road, off the shovel storm, the storm is stored. Like each of the magic balls, shut inside your own repulsive heart. White wine is the mind, as the mind is all swords. The thin outline, releasing sunshine, get it done and move around mountains to make it proud for pride in myself can't be stripped down. Even without sound, check it out. Hyperdimensional word travel, the world quicker to silence, some space of imaginary brains, all the associated suspects that share the weight of space with, speeding the process of thought, from comprehension, pension, compensation, preparation to the imageless, given is often granted. Here is where religion has sight, and every bus stop's final stop is here, in the main station, cause of isolating conference bedroom call request. kids of a people to commit comments, using all my disadvantages to my advantage. Back in the playback with all I've ever known to be, or care to perceive as, the greatest chase, racing the calendar to every 30 person pursuing a life of pursuance. Units of dispute for years have brought off wars before. The last thing I want is to be true devoid for the very sheer thing that composes me, composing of no composure. Exposed, only that I've a right to be and see. The person is nothing of everything, but it's funny when everything in a person is seen as nothing. Tables turn, the game over set again. Cut up to another day title for chicken pox and my brain's checkmate. The truth lies against you, the what lies beneath you. Come across us somewhere along the borders. So when you see us on the corner, shoot a quarter, let us hold it off. Keep it real, we keep it rolling, tropes of optional harnesses of margin. Emphasis of album art, creative shrooms. A never-ending changing ending, shaping, making, missing element. You decide. The way I see it had no name at the very least, and alas with no alias. You.
Walk on down to the liquor store. The liquor store. What time do they stop selling beer? They're weird as hell. Riding on out, yeah? The day's never over.
3:23 a.m. No sleep, be prepared. Take it off to the side, turn away, all my mic is ahead. The side, the diamond, spiderweb. Run away to the work, to the bunch of the bunch of the base, to the middle of the grave, you can bite the sleep, but you move, to the whatever to be paid, to the dog, to the come away to the same. The beautiful position, to get out of the bird, to the club, to the top, to the twisted motive, to be coupled to the couple of testament, influence, spirit, touching, but I'm not the plate, to my radio range, to be dead strange, to signal, sitting dog, it could be dog, how the puppy, pin in the fit of the stock, you, the window in my mind, what you want to put to the people, to the people, the flow, the flow, the flow, the upper coop, he's not on the loop, he's trying to get into the truth for everything, but I'm all back in the bed, but the like the like the thing I go, pop it to the taste of my mouth, loving flame level taste, they have just like that's the no chip for me, but the chip to be, get a triple B, get more for the ball, but the soul, but the soul, I can apply the force for the one shy, for the force, and it's always been like that back 2 centuries, with a timeless tale teller, tail chasing, or even performing any kind of mix of you suck in the radio, or random, or what have you been, I mean.
Cut it out, fucker! Cut it out! God damn it, you motherfucker! Get the fuck out of here! Get the fuck out of here, motherfucker! Hey, I'm not. Get the fuck out of here! Get that goddamn motherfucker out here, mother son of a bitch! Get the fuck out of here! Fuck out of here! Get the hell out of here! I swear to God, I'm gonna tell you in the morning, you motherfucker! Get the fuck out of here, goddamn motherfucker! I said, goddamn, shut the fucking door, bitch!
Elements of meaning. Real elements, self-element, elements of meaning. Emotions are only emotions in a paper playground where immense meaning is meaningless. No need for meaningless. For those who never live their life for the fools who could have missed out on a lifetime. Not the kind of guidelines, for the guy like me in the workforce, the Air Force, the middle of nowhere, cause me to be closer to home where my heart is. The open to the heart is needed to get the first of push up in the rapper. And the more pitches get back when I pick up a pen done. Get back to the breakers to push this way to the end of wrong. Like opportunity for fighting for freedom. Find out the further become some. Out of or under the solar performances, but always doubling. Other feel sorry, but what do you feel sorry for? Breathe. Who's out to find the fit for the beat is the rule. You'll be living in a ride, be right off of the tip. Try while you leave. It's time to be shaking up coconuts, get posters raw, take the songs off. All that matters is if we like what we know what we're doing with always man. The moment a man begins questioning his own self is the exact moment when he's truly lost it all. Should withdraw from the chainmail. Chap gotta have faith in retail or gamble. Good luck with the lotto. They got you by hope. Burrowing thoughts are crashing harder. If you ever see someone sad and down, become a clown to fix it out. You sometimes have to start from the outside in. If you don't like something, all you have to do is change it. Think now what's left about finding that equilibrium between what comes and goes as I'm in pursuit. Forging familiar with the trip anymore before make some monument jumping the road. My motive is to make clear you. It's not for how you seem in the new sights you have to be shown to the blind. Reading aloud to the youth with the sweet tooth. Touching the unfelt with an asteroid belt. Facade the belt is a buzz from a planet that's standing that's routed some zealous too anxious to cover all evidence remnants. Without the FOB ending, who would jump, they probably wouldn't have done so. Me left on my lonesome, no worth. I would rather prefer to be the truth, rather not know such earth. Yes, your destiny can't be avoided either. My job spans me $3, unfortunately won't be spent. I'm here for this track here to the last one, to the last of my cashes. Put in my upper eye, you get it, but also hope can be your bitch until I'm laughing and trapped in the place. But I bum in it every day anyway, be it a room, a garage, or a sidewalk. I won't stop getting up over every single passion, landmass to the steps of a track, so I don't have to be involved with the court system, period. Between buildings, we think it is dark and so quick, if I never be caught by all means, be it going to meeting in your costume. We're tossing it up in a small, maybe monster to feed all my monsterly habits, like releasing dark, magnetic, and serious spirits of the personal drinkable driven endeavors out seemingly handling mystical powers that breathe the drip cloud speaker. Assignment hands down the length of the tape set to the side of. Will be the pain you could say the minute, bitch about the minute, pick the patterns, press out to get this life a total reward, keeping it spreading the means. Violated a fake with full incantation, machine, rather be head on stomach, periodically chemistry, imitating, helping you away your will against them, and all that I do to be true, what is so for you up against you, against yourself, of the battle, atomical nuclei, when there is regular oxygen, abundant like everything iron, constituting all matter, just being near someone who you know a good chance you get how much of effect than you'd expect, that was pushing everything away, searching inward instead, but like I said, the answers are all out. Yet availably made and allowed, taking it into account of a radiogenic plutonium utopia. Blue with a charcoal from a previous sentence, real sentences, cosmic clusters to constellations, range figuring it out, I'm appreciative. Respect for the struggle, where everybody hurts more than they don't seem like they would. Taking care of the families, possessing strong qualities, shining through misunderstanding the judgment and curses the bloodlust. Provides myself with a meaning system of initial cells to pump from a fully functional fictional dungeon bar. Overtake the esteem to the very parts of every machine I've ever defeated, assembled up of a fucking demeanor. Though some models could use a little bit more repolishing, there's just so much to attend to with open arms of nurturing. Now fuck it, I'm lazy than meaning, slowly motivated, terrific, luxury. With attention provided, forgiven, importance for orbit, influence of apocalypse. Chariot swinging low, snatched the boombox right off my shoulder pad, took off and left me stranded, losing care. Naked baby butts playing trumpets, fluffing baby powdered dove wings, stricken by lightning repeatedly. Make a walking step to the misery. A roots that are keeping these human, not thinking sugars are nice and right. For the choices we make, shape our lives as we go our own ways, no matter what in the end it seems. As we're guided into the flare, let's let up our sights of what our apprehension should be right. But it should all be alright. Talking cheap, we don't usually control these script hiding the roots. That's true of all, but I'd assume that our favors confusing the answers were appointed. Option meant a secret behind the undermining, no promises. The binding, calling of asking and smashing for asking. Here just blowing steam through my greetings because I can. Because you got no
chance, barely right now till it's gone. For the peace of time, timing exclusively, opportunity. Step 2 seconds, don't show me discovery, discography. Or hoping you'll ever collage, investing my best for the business venture, AD and the mad. Gather scraps from the counter that Biden do just a gas. Lunch cans and soggy. Uncancel the plan, PowerPoint voting presentations of solar system being total. Boarding the screens behind the ties. They keep us all so bundled, and how was the township brotherhood friendship meant the most of the best. Finding each other and through one another, coming with another making just such a simple, wonderful, healthy smiles with a moving in a group, holding hands in a circle. The wormhole, circle, flat and sideways. Still recovering and recycling months of left ways to the much compression can go on to rerun. Instinctual intuition that everyone comes with some give up on. To the most deceptive step of its personal stock, but we stop watch looking at clocks, lost a lot less. It's more out than interest, therefore by mapping this land energy, your decibel structures of the published trim configure. Hard to imagine, it can even be more on the other. Longing being tiled into your functional category of rap, you runaway stray blocks, you're boasted by the hinting fresh air is free. Broken upon my own easy. Was the counter always reliantly death to find Brian of even just rhyming free, claiming titles of artistry. Upper present dope is pay less, then play less, therefore made less, name less. But I thought you would come to the obvious. That wasn't obvious. As an earthy but beautiful common majority brings made it common simply old. What was way more complex than the next would have ever to conquer the 24 conquerors, no less. But all the rest beyond my comprehension, all the best is something less. Replacing the rip from my chest. As the water to space, the people of stardust imitate. The astronomers never were able to find a line that's accurately describing enough of the reasons why some were forever a wanderer. Shocked to the graphic and energetically laughing, eliminating what we bleed out. And so we said I was just another burnout, but my light was on the entire time, with an offer to let out with both arms. Kinetically managed the line of the spiral, my word out, through the trials of vital lifestyle. Dialogue goes deep, but don't stare at the sky too long, waiting for the time to fall. All these animals, all these animals. Carving the all saw in the walling, just like the available explanation to excavate as a gate. I've ever pressed, every tree I've ever need, to every person ever inserted in every note I ever wrote, every record I wrecked, with every spell I compelled, to every example it hit, to the very that I speak in, every sense that I met with, and every sin that I met, for everything I want to my love, for every mic and aspect I spike and smash, to every dark night I fight, with enemy tools I've used, for every brew I've abused, every style honor off a file, to every rule pulled in, every dream that repeats on every street beat. From that album it's moving to me, so forth and ending on all missing. Was this what you have learned for every song of the slotted meaning? Main idea to conclusion, E of M. Peace, love, respect. Estranj, month of 8, late 2016. In existence, psychic nature, New World Corner, 1824, nostalgia, elements of meaning. Shout outs to Metapsychosis crew, also to Joel Soul, Fish Tank, Experimental Origins, Support and Divine, Mortalize, elements of meaning.
Well now, it's pretty obvious, I think, that when we talk about life having or not having a meaning, we're not using quite the ordinary sense of the word meaning as the attribute of a sign.
How the atoms combine.
We're not saying, are we, that we expect
all the elements,
this natural universe to behave as if it were a collection of words, signifying something other than themselves. It is felt to be significant, not because it means something other than itself, but because it is so satisfying as it is. And we use then this word significance. So often, in those moments when our impetuous seeking for fulfillment cools down, and we give ourselves a little space to watch things as if they were worth watching, ordinary things. And in those moments when our inner turmoil has really quietened, we find significance in things that we wouldn't expect to find significant at all. I mean, this is, after all, the art of Ghost genius in turning the camera towards such things as peeling paint on an old door, or mud and sand and stones on a dirt road, and showing us there that if we look at it in a certain way, those things are significant. But we can't say significant of what so much as significant of themselves. Or perhaps significance then is the quality of a state of mind. It isn't a point of view which would reduce our lives and the world merely to the status of signs. And it's obviously in some different sense than that. All that is mortal or all that is perishable is but a symbol. And so, a symbol of what? What do we want to feel? What would satisfy us as being the meaning behind this world? It's so often, you know, that we don't follow our ideas and our desires through. Most of the things that we want very fervently are things that we've only half glimpsed. Our ideals are very often suggestions, hints, and we don't know really exactly what we mean when we think about it. But there is this obscure sense
Fit together like a puzzle.
in which
Of unknown elements were
we
predicted.
feel that life ought to have
Definite amounts of
significance
elements produce many electrons.
and be a symbol in at
The
least
work
that
of many
sense, if
scientists
not just
on
so
liquids and gases of the
carried a
combined
symbol
areas
as a
in all
mere
matter,
sign.
molecules are in a state of quite
Or it
motion.
also may mean
How the
that
atoms combine
Life
to
is
form tiny
meaningful.
particles which arrange in all the other elements.
an individual feels that his life amounts to something when he belongs and fits in with the execution of some group enterprise. He feels he belongs in a plan. But we have to pursue that question further too. Why is it that a plan, why is it that fellowship with other people gives the sense of meaning? Does it come down perhaps to another sense of meaning, that life is felt to be meaningful when one is fully satisfying one's biological urges, including the sense of hunger, the sense of love, the sense of self-expression in activity, and so on. But then again, we have to push that inquiry further. What do our biological urges really point towards? What is the content of it? What is it that we are really yearning after? Well, now, if we go back to the first point, taking Goethe's words that all that is transitory is but a symbol, and that we want to feel that all things have significance, it does seem to me that there's a sense in which we often use the word significance, where the word seems to be chosen quite naturally, and yet at the same time it's not quite the right word. We say, for example, often of music, that we feel it to be significant, when just at the same time we don't mean that it expresses some particular kind of concretely realizable emotion, and certainly it's not imitating the noises of nature. Program music, which simply imitates something else, and it deliberately sets out to express sadness or joy or whatever, is not the kind of thing I mean. With his "'Twas brilliant in the slithy toves did gyre and gimble in the wave, all mimsy with the borogoves and the mumraths outgrabe." Why is it that all those songs are full of "Fal-de-riddle-ido" and "Hey nonny nonny" and all those babbling choruses? Why is it that when we get hep with jazz, we just go boo-de-boo-de-boop-de-boo and so on and enjoy ourselves swinging it? But it seems that only in moments of unusual insight and illumination that we get the point of this and find that thus the true meaning of life is no meaning, that its purpose is no purpose, and that its sense is nonsense. But still, we want to use about it the word significant. Significant nonsense? Yes, nonsense that is not just chaos, that is not just blathering balderdash, but that has in it
The
rhythm,
atomic theory was reborn.
fascinating complexity, a kind of artistry. It is in this kind of meaninglessness that we get the profoundest meaning. Later.